I am live. I am live right now. Hopefully, a couple of people watch this. This will be ideal. We have a few people watching. But for all of you guys that are in here long after the game has started, if you're watching this game with this wanting a watch along, I thank you guys for clicking on the watch along, I guess. If you are people that have woke up to this live watch along stream, shout out to you as well. But for some reason, it just refuses to admit that I'm in Ireland when I'm on the website. It's so hot in my office right now. It's super hot. National anthem's there. National anthem's being played. We've got one viewer. Shout out to the one viewer in here. Shout out to you. Waces waved. Who did the Aces wave? Emma McCann, wow. Wait, was Emma McCann was their starting center? Am I wrong in saying that she was their starting center? How is everybody here? We're going to pop out the chat right now. So you guys will be able to see your chat. Emma's an old bench warmer. Okay, fair enough. Why did I... No. Keogh's center. Okay, cool. I don't know. Why did I think Emma Cannon was their starting center? Caitlin Clark getting 38 and 5. Do you mean like 30 minutes, 8 points, 5 assists? Because that's the only 38 and 5 Caitlin Clark's getting today. Caitlin Clark is not going to shoot the ball more than 10 times. Just... So I hope you guys are aware of that. Do I have headphones that I can listen to the commentary on this game? I kind of want to listen to the commentary on this game. Which is so annoying. Does anyone know why this is so bad? Like I can't watch this game on I can't watch the game on League Pass on my computer, but I can watch it on League Pass on my phone. Because for some reason, my computer thinks I'm in America. I'm not on a VPN or anything. The WNBA website is just that bad. Watch from Singapore, unreal. Shout out. There's probably more people watching this game in Singapore and watching it in Ireland, to be fair. CBS. I'm Irish. We don't have CBS. Before Senior Channel, WNBA wasn't worth talking about. It seems like real basketball. Look, I'm not going to lie. I feed into the drama a little bit. But I at least try to make it somewhat about the sport of basketball. Like, we don't have Hulu. No, we don't have Hulu in Ireland. I at least try to make these videos and, like, content about the WNBA somewhat about basketball. Like, yes, the players do not pass the ball to Caitlin Clark. That is an objective fact. But my logic, my reasoning for it, I'll at least try to give some basketball reasons, because at the end of the day, this team wants to win. They know if the ball goes to Caitlin Clark, it's not going to go inside to themselves, rather than just saying these players are trying to sabotage their own league. Because in reality, they're probably not trying to do that. To be fair, the Aces did need a change. The Aces have been terrible. Oh, Emma Cannon averaged less than 1 point a game. Okay, fair enough. Her most minutes she's played was 4 minutes against the Aces. They can't pass the ball. What do you mean they can't pass her the ball? They very much can pass her the ball. She got looked off. Melissa Smith looked her off 3 times on handoffs with her curling off her right shoulder where she can shoot the ball. People are talking about the passing the ball, but she's literally she's getting looked off on handoffs. They don't screen for Clark. It's not even necessarily that they don't screen for Clark. They're just really bad at screening. They try it. They're really bad. Get the ball to half-court pass and stand in the corner. Yeah. If they screen for the ghetto, she's a poor man's Jimmer Fredette. Like, you're acting like Jimmer Fredette outside of the NBA isn't putting up 30 a game in a lot. I swear, he sucked in EuroLeague. Caitlin Clark's so much better than Jimmer Fredette was. Team USA almost lost to Belgium in Olympic qualifying. What? Team USA are auto qualifiers, aren't they? Am I right with that? Yeah, I'll just let the... You know what? I'm gonna close my blinds right here. I'm gonna use artificial lighting here. Yeah, that's a bit better. A few months ago, but like, USA automatically qualified for the Olympics. Like, they qualified through the World Cup. Are you talking about women's basketball or men's? Like, in the men's, they automatically qualified through the World Cup. They almost lost to Belgium. Who? Oh, they were losing. So, like, Julie Van Loo just balling against them. Oh my god, they're down big enough here. This is a good team. Oh my god, they won on a buzzer. Breanna Stewart won it on the buzzer. That's crazy. But, that's mad. I still don't think they're going to lose, though. Just, by the way, can you guys hear this? Can you guys hear my phone? If you guys can hear my phone, please let me know. Can you guys hear my phone? No, cool. Cool. So I'm going to probably have my phone turned on, just a little bit of volume, just so that I can hear the commentary, because I don't want to not hear the commentary. But at the same time, the game won't let me watch it on my computer. Barely hear it. Cool. Cool. And if you guys can start hearing it, I'm probably going to I probably will just background noise, to be honest. I'll probably put on some like really low background music. I'm on mute. No, I'm not. You do realize that, like, I can see the sound on my computer. Just to double check. Just to triple check. Yeah. Clark, sometimes at the end of games, there's no way she said that, right? There's no way, Caitlin Clark. There's no way she said that, right? Dean way better than Eddie Curry. I mean, no, Eddie freaking Curry was still to go. Complete failure to Fever says, yeah, like, she's incompetent. She's absolutely incompetent. I will say she says we don't know. That's the same difference, by the way. Saying we don't know what we're running and my coach sucks are the same thing. They're the same thing. I'm sorry. They're the same thing. That's genuinely like me saying, yeah, it's the same thing. AD said the same thing about Darvin Ham. Those players hated Darvin Ham. Let's be real. I can't see AD, we don't know what we're running. Well, I'm getting up shots again. Well, I usually don't do it on the main court. I enjoy it. I still love it. I didn't know everyone was going to be watching. There's nothing. Who's a role player? Caitlin goes stand in the corner. Clark. She's a garbage role player. I'm not going to lie. Caitlin Clark should not be in the league if she's being told she's a role player. That's just my opinion. Only 8. No, we got 18 likes. We got 18 likes. We got 136 in here. If we can somehow get to 50 by tip-off, that would be insane. Like, if we can get to 50 likes by tip-off. So what? We've got, like, 2 minutes? We got 2 minutes? If we get to 50, that'd be crazy. Congrats on 7.5. Thank you so much. Like, we're a good bit ahead of that now. Shout out to Alyssa Smith trolling everyone on Twitter. Shout out to Alyssa Smith being the most toxic teammate in history. Shout out to Alyssa Smith. That's my most viewed video ever. Shout out her. I'm on 7.7k because she's the most toxic teammate ever. She was talking about Aaliyah Boston getting her confidence back. Yeah, what about... The problem is that a lot of the time... Oh my god, we're 47. Jeez, I didn't think we were going to do that before tip-off. The feed from Indianapolis is happening now on CBS. Yeah, I'm probably like 30 seconds behind or something. Like, I'm on like the pre-game type. Like, the announcements have happened. The player announcements are happening right now. How the expansion draft works? You're able to keep 6 players, I think. So if you're the Fever, you're gonna get rid of like, you're probably gonna get rid of... You're probably gonna keep Aaliyah Boston. You're gonna keep Caitlin Clark. You're gonna keep... If Smith's a free agent, so I don't know what the story is. But I think... Say not Smith's a free agent. Mitchell's a free agent. I think they let Alyssa Smith go in the expansion draft. They probably keep Temi. But I think in general they probably go and get rid of Smith. They probably let her walk. Because like, Smith has been the most toxic teammate in history right now. Like there are levels of toxic teammates that I didn't think you could get to, and Alyssa Smith is at that level. But also shout out to her though. Her doing everything she can. New team won't get number 1. There's an almost 0% chance the new team gets 1. An expansion team has never gotten number 1 in the draft before. They keep Clark, Boston, Fagbenley. And I think just addition by subtraction, you might just get rid of Alyssa Smith. Two clueless commentators. What are they saying? What are they saying? Some of these turnovers. Smith is the number 1 toxic teammate. I'm sorry. She is the most toxic teammate I've ever seen. Cardoso is probably going to have her first 20-point game tonight, though. How are you, Matt? Good to see you. Good to see you watching this. What's going to be an absolute dumpster fire of a game of basketball. Like, if the Fever win, the Fever go into the playoff spots. Obviously, there's still like a third of the season to go, but like, they literally go into the playoff spots right now. If they win today. Good old Christy Wallace starting the game. The worst basketball player I've ever seen. You know what? She's actually shot all right in the last couple of games. And of course, Nalissa Smith tweeting at fans at like 2 a.m. before a 12 p.m. game. Oh dear Lord. They just missed the tip. Neither team won the tip. I haven't seen that in Pro Bowl. Okay, let's see what way they're starting. Wait, Kennedy Carter's starting the game. And Cardoso, of course. Oh, 2 offensive boards already. 2 offensive boards already. The game isn't enjoyable. You're not going to watch it more. Something's going to happen. Someone's going to hit someone. Keep watching for that. Someone's going to attack someone. They're starting with Mabry on Caitlin Clark, which is really odd. Which is really, really odd right here. And Caitlin Clark drives in. Caitlin Clark for 2 to start the game. I'm telling you, something's going to happen in this game. Like, you've got the Draymond, you've got the Pat Bev at the WNBA, or Draymond at the WNBA in Breanna Mabry guarding Caitlin Clark. You've already seen a big screen there from Dana Evans, and Mabry makes it hit as well. Kennedy's going to be too tired to get her second quarter comeback. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Okay, they're not blitzing Clark. Caitlin Clark drives in, and she almost turns it over. They're not blitzing Caitlin Clark. Okay, now that changes how this game's going to have to be played. They've ran 2 horn screens to start the game for Clark. They haven't gone to a single post touch. They've set the pin down screen. Nice seal by Aaliyah Boston for each. That's a really nice play by Christy Sides. Who knew she could actually draw up a nice play? Who knew she knew anything about the sport of basketball? Alright, they're helping off the corner to front Cardoso. They're helping off Kennedy Carter to front Cardoso here. Okay, that makes things interesting with the way they're playing. Okay, they fouled Nalissa Smith. Like, that was a really nice inbound play by Christy Sides. The only problem with Kennedy Carter being on the floor in the starting lineup is that it allows someone to pinch. It allows if Kennedy Carter's on the weak side, it allows her defender to come in and pinch on the entry pass to Cardoso. Okay. Caitlin Clark isoing up Kennedy Carter right here. Gets the screen going baseline. Hits Aaliyah Boston. Goes 1 dribble in, and Aaliyah Boston makes the shot. Okay. Was that given as an assist for Caitlin Clark? She got 2 and 1 right here. She's got 2 and 1. Breanna Mabry, step back. Good. Okay, she wants people to forget that she has blown 2 games this year. There's no way, Kelsey Mitchell, what are you doing? Good board, Nalissa Smith. Okay, 2 dribbles, you got the layup. Okay, this has actually been a really good start as far as basketball-wise goes. Both of these teams actually look nice. Like, it's the best. Okay, they let Cardoso win a 1-on-1, and she goes in, blows it. Good defense, Boston. Okay, cool. You can push that, Aaliyah. You're good. Get to Wallace. Wallace, don't try to do something you can't do. Good job keeping your dribble alive. Nalissa Smith, you're good. Kennedy Carter is guarding Caitlin Clark, face guarding. You're cool. And Nalissa Smith hits Caitlin Clark. Drive to the basket. You're good. Good kick to the corner. Shoot that, Aaliyah. Oh, good take. Oh, she got rim stuffed. Oh, no. She got rim stuffed. She almost shot a wedgie on an open layup. There's no way that Aaliyah Boston missed that. It's all good, though. Early days. Early days. No, Sides is completely unqualified to coach a WNBA team. She is completely unqualified. She's never been a head coach in her life. At any level. At any level. As far as we're aware, she's never even coached 13-year-olds as a head coach before. Okay, Caitlin Clark's guarding Breanna Mabry, which is a very odd thing, and Cardoso misses, the ball lands in Angel Reese's hands, who kicks it. What the hell's going on right here? The scrappiest play of basketball ever, and Angel Reese makes the layup. No, Angel Reese misses and gets her own rebound and makes the layup. Oh. It is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. Aaliyah Boston sets a screen for Caitlin Clark to go left. Caitlin Clark hits the three. That's what happens when Caitlin Clark is allowed to go to her left. Thank you, Aaliyah Boston. You actually set a screen to Caitlin Clark going left. Thank you, Christy Size. You let Caitlin Clark go left. Caitlin Clark with 5 points early in this game. Thank you. Who would have ever guessed when Caitlin Clark is allowed to go left, she can shoot? Thank you. I'd say more so the crowd goes, you know what, the crowd goes wild. An actual screen. Caitlin Clark gets a screen going left. Oh, and now, Aaliyah Boston connected on a screen. She connected on a screen. Oh my God, it's a miracle. Forget the fact that, as far as I'm aware, I haven't seen the last score. Forget the fact that, oh, Caitlin Clark to the basket. Caitlin Clark with 7 early points in the first 4 minutes of this game. That's what happens when you don't blitz Caitlin Clark. That's what happens when you think we're going to switch everything. We're just going to play Caitlin Clark one-on-one. She's not that good. She only shoots threes. Boom, she burns Breanna Mabry to the basket. Layup. Burns Breanna Mabry again to the basket. Layup. Okay, she can go left. She can hit the three. That's what happens when you think that Caitlin Clark isn't very good at basketball. That's what happens when you actually let her play the sport. Also, by the way, Aaliyah Boston, other than her wedgie layup, has been really good. Really good in the defensive end. She's struggling to out-rebound, but she's on Cardoso. It's when Alyssa Smith's got to step in. I was like, as of right now, Angel Reese has got 2 offensive boards. And Cardoso has 3. So you're looking at giving up 5 offensive boards towards getting 2 boards. Like 5 offensive boards to 2 defensive boards. Really bad rebounding by the Fever. The longer this game goes on, the more that's going to be an issue, because you're not going to have Caitlin Clark get 7 points in 4 minutes for the rest of the game. That is a ridiculous start here by Caitlin Clark. Is Demetrius in here? Is Demetrius in here after the last game? Alright, I'm sorry. I thought she was going to have under 10. I'm just saying, you know what? That is the reverse psychology. That's the reverse psychology. You know what? Yeah, we're going to go through Aaliyah Boston. We're going to run everything through the inside. Screw this. Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell pick and roll to start the game. They ran guard to guard pick and rolls to start the game. Are we joking? Wait, there's no way Caitlin Clark's on the bench. You don't know basketball, terrible takes. So I just changed. I don't care. I don't care. If these players are ignoring her, I don't care. This is a serious start to the game here. Sabotage. There's no way she's out of the game, right? There's just no way she's out of the game. She's in the game. That was an illegal screen, by the way. I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less. It was a flop by Breanna Mabry, if you want to say as much as anything. It's the sport of basketball. Literally, I would say 30 to 40% of screens set in the sport of basketball are illegal. Let's be real. Most screens set in the sport of basketball are illegal. Well, not most. A large percent, or a much larger than should be percentage, are illegal. It's like travels. If a ref wants, they can call a travel on every possession. Like Caitlin Clark, does she have 7 and 1 or 7 and... She's 7 and 1. 7 points, 1 assist. And you've got... Kelsey Mitchell's got her layup, and every other bucket scored by either Caitlin Clark or Aaliyah Boston. The only thing is like, the Chicago Sky already have 5 offensive boards. They have 5 offensive boards in 4 minutes, including 3 on 1 possession. They are really struggling to rebound. Okay, Dane Evans just got subbed out. Allen's in for Evans. Okay, Kennedy Carter's in the game. They're posting up Angel Reese. Or Alyssa Smith. Alyssa Smith almost plays good defense. Don't run Kennedy Clark. Good job. Great job, Caitlin. Stop giving up offensive rebounds. You've given up 6 in 4 minutes. You just gave up a 7th offensive rebound. You are joking me. 6 offensive rebounds, and then you gave up a rebound and knocked it out of bounds. You have given up 6 offensive rebounds. The game has been 4 minutes and 40 seconds. How do you give up 6 offensive rebounds plus a tip out of bounds, which is good as 7 offensive boards? Good job getting a steal, because that's the only way you're going to get stopped. Come on, Mitchell. Keep running, keep running, keep running. You're cool. You're cool. You can run this ISO. Nalissa Smith is not a good person to go at Angel Reese, because Reese can... Oh, Nalissa Smith, you've got good hands. Good job. Good job. Okay, Kennedy. Okay, Kennedy Carter. It's a nice pull-up. What the hell happens here? Like, it was 12. It was 15-8. Now it's 50 on my screen. Now it's 15-12. Who turns it over? Oh, Caitlin Clark shoots a deep 3. You know what? It nearly went in. Oh. I'm not even as angry about Caitlin Clark not getting back as Nalissa Smith there. And Nalissa Smith, how do you have a 4-meter head start? And how many of Angery's offensive rebounds come from misses? Not as many as you think, but quite a lot. Good seal. And 1? Is that on 1? Are they counting that? I don't think so. For someone who's so good at shooting mid-ranges, Kennedy Carter really can't shoot 3s. Carter was warned she'll be suspended by 2 games. Something's going to happen. Oh, for God's sake, what the hell's going on? Oh my God, Kelsey Mitchell missed an open layup. And then they come down. Who hits the 3? There's only 1 player on the court. 2. Actually, no, Allen can hit a 3. Yeah. All right. All right, that's not good. That's not good. This Sky team scoring bunches. Okay, Katie Lou. Katie Lou for 3. Come on. And Angel Reese gets it inside. Finishes with her offhand. Good finish. I'm so far behind on my phone. I don't like this camera angle. That is not a travel! Oh my God, referee. That is not a travel. That is not a travel. That's crazy. That is a terrible call. Like, that is what I said earlier. If the ref wants to call a travel on every possession, a ref can call a travel. A ref can call a travel and a carry on every single possession. Alright, they just made that very easy for Kennedy Carter. Okay, they're now starting to play Caitlin Clark up higher. And she draws the foul. And, of course, Caitlin Clark gets wrapped up after a play. Of course she does. So what happens there? She's fouled. Ah, yes, of course they yank her arm. Of course they yank her arm. Good job, Dana Evans. Trying not to show to your team are out for it. Good job, Dana Evans. You're going to go and yank her arm. Good job, Dana Evans. I'm not going to say that's a flagrant. I'm not going to say it's anything more than a hard foul. But good job, Dana Evans. Because that is going to be a play that's clipped. It's not that dirty a play. That is going to be a play people clip. Great job, Dana Evans. Way to shut up the fans by just yanking her arm for no reason. A needlessly excessive contact. Oh, that was a bad pass there. Good take by Kennedy Carter. They both did. It's not the wrap-up. It's not the wrap-up, by the way. That turnover's on the receiver. That should have been on Caitlin Clark. I'm not necessarily complaining about the wrap-up. I'm complaining about the after the foul was called, she yanked the arm. Kennedy Carter is the best player has been the best player on the floor probably right now. Angel Reese had a really good start to the game though. Oh, Leah Boston gets Angel Reese. Push it. Oh, come on, Christy Wallace. You're wide open. Shoot the ball. That's what you're there for. If you don't shoot the ball, you don't do anything else. Oh my God, Caitlin Clark just cut. Oh, yeah, Leah Boston. Good job. Good job so far here. So let's say that cannot be worse than Wallace. No. She can't be worse than Wallace. Oh, make a free throw, please. Don't. She just goes over two. Should she go over two from the line? Please make a free throw. I love how they have not a... He'd appreciate a play-by-play broadcast. Oh, for God's sake, stop missing free throws, Aaliyah Boston. Boston's incredibly out of shape. Yeah, and everybody has known that for the entire year. She is not in shape. That's not like a surprise to anyone. Kennedy Carter is destroying them. Every time Kennedy Carter touches the ball, she can go to the basket. Caitlin Clark comes off the screen, gives the ball to Christy Wallace. Was that Christy Wallace? Oh my God, or was that Lexi Hull? Was Christy Wallace still on the floor? No, Lexi Hull hit a shot. Good shot, Lexi. Good pass by Cardoso. Okay. By the way, like, my score is 100 times worse than was like way behind. So if I did a play-by-play, you'd see the score way before it. But yeah, all right. Come on. Erica Wheeler takes it to the basket. Oh, for God's sake, she missed an open layup. That's what we call a max contract layup. Wide open miss. And one for Harrison. All that from a fast break layup because Miss Max Contract herself can't make an open layup. Oh my God. Shout out Miss Max Contract. Shout out highest paid player in the WNBA, Erica Wheeler. That's what we call the max contract layup. Let's call it like it is. Only max contract players are capable of doing that. Cardoso looks exhausted. She probably is exhausted. She's played for 9 minutes. They're overlooking Clark. No, they're not. No, they're not. She's now being face guarded. They're not overlooking her in any way. Okay. I'm sorry, how the hell was Lexi Hull the 6th pick in the draft? How was she the 6th pick? She's terrible. I know she hit a shot, but she is terrible at basketball. She genuinely, like, when she dribbles the ball, she looks like just watching her play, she looks like somebody that has only just recently taken up the sport of basketball. Just everything she does, like every move she makes, all of the stuff she does, coordination, everything. It literally looks like someone who's only recently taken up the sport of basketball. I'm not joking. The ball never comes back to Caitlin. No, Caitlin's being face guarded. Like, it is what it is. She's probably regret. She doesn't even look like she can play basketball anymore. Like, Erica Wheeler -4, Katie Lou -6 on the floor. Aaliyah Boston, her defense +1. For the Chicago Sky, Angel Reese +1. Cardoso -1. Kennedy Carter +3. Kennedy Carter's been the best player on the floor for either team right now. Why is Kennedy Carter at points wise? 8 to Caitlin Clark 7. The only problem is that, like, Kennedy Carter slows down. She slows down as the game goes on, so the more minutes you play her, the less she's going to give you. Izzy Harrison +6, same with Dana Evans on the floor. But neck and neck. Neck and neck right here. Oh, you got 4 and 4 for Angel Reese in the first quarter. For Caitlin Clark, you've got 7, 7 points, 2 boards, 2 assists. Clark's definitely been the better of the two, but it doesn't really matter when the Fever are down by 3. How's the game going? Fine. Honestly, fine. Like, nobody's punched anybody. Caitlin Clark's hit some shots. But they started off the game basically treating Caitlin Clark like she was a normal player. Like she wasn't Caitlin Clark, that she's just a random point guard, and Caitlin Clark had 7 points in the first 3.5 minutes of the game. And now they're guarding Caitlin Clark like Caitlin Clark. And the team aren't passing her the ball. They're struggling. Like the team probably goes where Caitlin Clark goes, let's be real. Because Aaliyah Boss is going to really struggle against Camila Cardoso today. Kennedy Carter's been the best player on the floor today. Without question, Kennedy Carter's been the best player on the floor. Alyssa Smith can't guard her at all. But more guard pick and rolls. Why did they stop running that? Like, why did they stop running the horn screen guard-to-guard pick and roll? How do guys like this who have never played... do I have my national team jersey? I don't have it in this room. I've played at the international level. I coach pros. Yeah. I don't think saying I've never played. Did I beat 50-year-olds? Yes, we beat the national over 50s team. That's it. Kennedy Carter's been the best player on the floor. She has. But yeah, I don't understand why they went away from that set where it has Caitlin Clark going downhill off the switch. Getting her switched onto Kennedy Carter, and she can burn Kennedy Carter most of the times. You don't have to play to be a fan. I did play. So King Clark's on the floor, off the floor right now. It's a young Mick, but I did play for my national team. They literally don't play defense. They don't rebound or play defense. Sky or 4 don't. Both of these teams suck, by the way. Oh, how do you give up? You have a half a second on the shot clock on an inbound. How do you give that up? Oh my god. Kelsey Mitchell. Nice pullback. Good shot. Okay. Again, this is a long game. Long game of basketball. Okay, that's into... That is a travel. How is that a foul? How was it a foul? She just fell over. Challenge. Good job, Christy side. She literally just stumbled backwards and fell over. She stumbled backwards. There's no way. A waste of a challenge. But it's right. If a challenge is right, it's not a waste. She literally just fell over. How is it a waste of a challenge? I'm sorry, she fell over. Explain to me, lads. Explain to me. Oh no. I can't rewind. Can I? Is it letting me rewind? If I coach, I understand things take time. There's a difference between saying things take time and like coaching incompetence. She is incompetent. Like, this team's being bad. Like, look, the Fever are equally as bad as the Sky. Both of these teams suck. There's a reason why I've talked about how good Coach Weatherspoon is as a coach for this team and how bad Christy Sides is. Because Coach Weatherspoon's getting the best out of her team. Christy Sides feels like she wants to change the direction of this team every game. The percentage of challenges wins is quite high, isn't it? They're not here to see Caitlin Clark be validated as a hooper. They're here to see their own fanhood of Caitlin Clark be validated. I mean, I don't want Caitlin Clark to stand in the corner. I think that's dumb. I think that's dumb. Like, if you do call stands. There's no way. There's no way. She just fell over. No one went near her. She walks backwards into someone and trips over and falls over. Oh my God. Oh my God. These refs are incompetent. How do you waste your challenge on the most obvious call? Oh my God. Boston and Caitlin Clark cannot play. It's not that they can't play well together, it's that they're both best without each other. It's like Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Barcelona. Barcelona won the league with Zlatan Ibrahimovic. But they were better without him. Just like Zlatan was better without Messi. She stepped on her! She literally got stepped on. She literally got stepped on. Left foot on foot. How is that a foul? How is that a foul? Oh, for God's sake, I took it out of the charger. When the offensive player stands on the defensive player's foot, the defensive player does not move. The offensive player steps backwards on the foot and falls over. You are incompetent. You cannot do your jobs. That is idiotic. That is idiotic. That is absolutely idiotic. Oh my God. You are genuinely should be fired for that. You should be fired for that. As a referee, you should be fired for that. Just like in EuroLeague, just like in any other league in world basketball other than the two NBA leagues, because for some reason referees are unable to be criticized, just other than the two leagues run by the NBA, if you're making bad calls, if you make a bad call like that, you're gone. If you get to review a challenge and you get a call wrong in a review in EuroLeague, you're gone. If you tee somebody up prematurely and you kick them out and you kick someone out of a game when you shouldn't have, you're fired. If you make a call that affects a game, or you have the opportunity to review a call and you make a call, you're fired in any other league. But how can this league consistently get calls wrong on review? How is that a jump ball? What? Refs don't get fired. In other leagues, yes. Yes, refs do get fired. The NBA refs do not get fired. They can make as many bad calls as they want. They can ruin games. Oh, for God's sake. Get Erica Wheeler off the floor. That is what we call a max contract layup. Throwing the ball off the backboard and letting it bounce out. That's what we call a max contract layup in this right here. That's what we call max contract. Okay, good pass into Leah Boston. Ball goes to Erica Wheeler in the corner. Into Boston. Okay, why are they doubling down on Leah Boston? Katie Lou for three. Katie Lou hits it. Come on. Okay, Caitlin Clark back in the game for Katie Lou. Why is Lexi Hull playing the 4? Why is Lexi Hull? Is Lexi Hull going to have to guard Angel Reese? Why is Lexi Hull playing the 4? Oh no, Alyssa Smith's in the game, thank God. They took off Erica Wheeler. Cool. Great job attempting to grab the ball in Alyssa Smith. Good job. Okay. Is that Allen or Dana Evans on the wing? Can you guys grab a rebound? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You've given up 9 offensive rebounds. You've given up 9. There's been 13 minutes. You've given up 9 offensive boards in 13 minutes. Can you actually put in some effort? Good job, Alyssa Smith. Good job making the layup. You wouldn't, like... Can you just put in some effort? Oh my God. Any of you's put in some effort. Guards. Your team have given up 9 offensive rebounds. Crash the damn boards from the outside. They don't believe in boxing out. They legitimately do not believe in boxing out. I've never seen this before. Like, when you give up 9 offensive boards and are still tied in a game, that is wild. Caitlin Clark taking on. It's a good pass, I guess. Marina Mabry. Oh my God, Alyssa Smith just passed Caitlin Clark the ball. Step back 3. That's a brick. There we go, Alyssa. Good board. And 1. There we go. Big board by Alyssa Smith. Now do that on the defensive end. Box out Angel Reese. Or at least help crash on Cardoso. The way that you have to guard Camila Cardoso, if you are the Chicago Sky, is Aaliyah Boston's job has got to be to get Cardoso out of there. So she's just got to forget about the ball. When the ball goes up, get Cardoso out of there. And a guard has got to come in and get the board. Because you've got to guard Angel Reese too. So as far as beating those 2 offensive rebounders, it should be Alyssa Smith should be just getting a body on Angel Reese. Cardoso should be... Aaliyah Boston should be getting a body on Cardoso. And it should be a guard coming in from the outside, being able to crash the boards like a Russell Westbrook rebound. That's realistically the only way to stop these rebounders, because they do have so much of a height advantage and a strength advantage. But there's only so much you can do when the other team's goal is just get you out of there. Like, Aaliyah Boston has not boxed out Camila Cardoso once in this entire game. Clark's wide open on the weak side. Okay, Kelsey Mitchell, if you want to shoot that with confidence, go take it. Go take it. Good shot. If the Fever rebounded, they'd be up 12 right now. Nice putback. How long back were you? The Sky are all harsh. That's an offensive foul. Other than Kennedy Carter, there is very little offensive talent on this team. There's not that much talent. Caitlin Clark shooting horrible shots. What's she shooting? 1 of 3. She's shooting 60% from the field. And is +2 on the floor. With 2 assists and 2 boards. Okay, it's a tough shot by Alyssa Smith. Don't give Smith the ball. Lexi Hull is the best defender in the league. Lexi Hull left the Wanna Bonner open for an entire game. The shot selection of Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark's always chucked from 30 since college. I'm not gonna lie. If you are complaining about Caitlin Clark shooting deep threes, you've never watched Caitlin Clark play basketball before. It's all she's done, and that's all she ever does. And Lexi... Oh, can you grab a rebound, Alyssa Smith? And 1 for Angel Reese. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, NaLyssa Smith? Oh my God, look at the offensive boards. How do you give up? How do you give up 10 offensive rebounds to 2 players in the first half? You've given up 11 offensive rebounds in the first half, and that doesn't include the 2 times you've tapped the ball out of bounds instead of grabbing the rebound. Count 2 of those as 2 extra offensive rebounds. When you tap the ball out instead of a rebound, you have given up 13 offensive rebounds or second chance opportunities in the freaking first half. In the first half. Like, what is wrong with you, NaLyssa Smith? You are refusing to box out. What is wrong with you, Aaliyah Boston? You are refusing to box out. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. How the hell do you think not boxing out the 2 best offensive rebounders in the league is going to lead to anything but them getting offensive rebounds? These refs love their moving screens, don't they? The Indiana Fever have caught 2, 4, 6, 7 defensive rebounds. They have given up 11 offensive rebounds. What is going on? Sorry, that's not even right. Is it right? Yeah, sorry, it is right. They've given up 11 offensive rebounds. Of course, Diamond DeShields decides she wants to play basketball against the Fever. What happens? How did they get the ball back? How did they just get the ball back? What just happened? Did they just commit an inbound violation? How do you commit an inbound violation? This is professional basketball. You are being paid to play the sport of basketball. Good job, Kelsey Mitchell. You are being paid to play the sport of basketball, and you just committed an inbound violation. What is wrong with you? Cards in foul trouble. So is NaLyssa Smith's on 3, isn't she? Yeah, NaLyssa Smith's on 3. Kennedy Carter's on 3. I will say, Kennedy Carter's a lot more important for the Sky than NaLyssa Smith is for the Fever. My blood pressure's going through the roof. You're obviously not familiar with DBG if you think that this isn't a oh, Mabry's on 3 as well. There we go, Caitlin Clark. You can get a defensive board. Set a screen, go. Get her going downhill. Get her going downhill. You got Cardoso switched onto you. Take it to the basket. Keep your dribble alive. Good. Kick out to the shooter. Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Oh. Good play. Good play. Good job for Caitlin Clark keeping the dribble alive. Also, what has happened to Diamond DeShields? Like, Diamond DeShields, okay, wide open layup for Aaliyah Boston, don't blow it. Good. Diamond DeShields genuinely was like an all-star. What's wrong with her? If Diamond DeShields... Diamond DeShields has got to start playing well. Put Lexi Hull back in the game. Don't put Lexi Hull back in the game. Lexi Hull is never the answer. Just like Grace Berger is never the answer. I'm not going to lie. Celeste Taylor might be the answer. Grace Berger is never the answer. Neither is Lexi. You know what? If the question is, should we play Erica Wheeler, Grace Berger might be the answer. That's the only time Grace Berger is the answer to any question. No, it's just Kennedy Carter. So what's it? 7 for Reese, 8 for Mabry, 6 for Cardoso, 8 for Kennedy Carter. And on for the Fever, Mitchell has 10, Caitlin Clark has 7, Boston has 6, Smith has 6, Katie Lou has 6, Wheeler has 2, and Lexi has 3. Celeste can't shoot. Yeah, but she can play defense. They got a lot of no 3, no D players. At least she can play defense. I'd rather have a D and no 3 player than a no 3, no D. But user timeout. Why not use StreamEast to stream the game? Because I paid for a League Pass. Let's not get it twisted. I paid for a League Pass right here. Like, Sky. Not reading that. Clark can't create her own shot. To an extent, she can create her own shot. I agree. She probably does need screens. But, like, there are a lot of... Steve Nash couldn't really create his own shot, like, if you need a screen to create your shot, cool. But yeah, this has been a good enough game so far. It's actually been interesting. Mitchell never passes what she's shooting today. She is shooting 50% from field, 50% from 3, and has got 1 steal, 1 assist, 1 board, and is +7 on the floor. This is not the day to complain about Kelsey Mitchell. Not the day to complain about Kelsey Mitchell. Like, Caitlin Clark's only shot 5 times. Like, let's be real, she shot the ball 5 times in the game. She's not the best at creating her own shot. What are you talking about? She does kind of everything. She's actually had a good game here. Has Clark been told not to shoot? They're winning by 3! They're about to go on a 3... If they win this, they're on what? A 3-game win streak? Or a 3 wins in 4 games? Let's call a spade a spade. They're 4 wins in 6 games if they win this game. Like, as much as we can hate Christie's sides, like, 4 wins in 6 games is pretty decent. How is that a foul? Oh my god. She just ran it. Katie Lou. How many fouls does she have? She has gotten, is it 3 BS bullshit fouls? No, only 2. Like, that's another non-foul. Reese literally runs into someone, just chucks the ball at the basket and hopes for the best. Clark, a suspect handles. Yeah, to be fair, you're not wrong. Call a spade, Ben Daniel. I couldn't give a damn. Do you want to go like this? Do you want to go like this? Do you want to go this far? Do you want to go this far? Do you want to go this far? Because I can go far. I can go. I can keep going. I can keep going. I can go and find a Reddit post. I can go and find a damn Reddit post of let's go, the ultimate DBG starter pack. The ultimate DBG starter pack on Reddit. Where is Call a Spade somewhere on here? Call a Spade a Spade. When was this made? 3 years ago. Come on, Katie Lou. That's unlucky. Good board, Aaliyah Boston. Good cut. Okay, good job keeping your dribble alive. Christy Wallace in the corner. You know what? She didn't hit the side of the backboard. That's a positive. When you're Christy Wallace, if you hit that rim, that's a good shot for you. Oh, who hits? Why are you guarding Angel Reese like she's a 3-point shooter? You actually ran Angel Reese off the 3-point line. Good pass. Good finish, Boston. Okay, good defense. You're down to like 8 in the shot clock. Dana Evans drives in. That's a miss. Good board. Let's go. Let's push it. Let's push it. You're good. Why are you pulling up for 3 on the break? Air ball. Of course it's an air ball. There's no rebounders. You're 1 on 5 and you pulled up for 3 on the break. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? She's missed 2 of them so far. Good boy, Clark. Push the floor. Keep the ball in your hand and go downhill. Go downhill. You're good. You got the switch. They're starting to double you right now. Keep the dribble alive. There we go. That's what you need to do. Keep that dribble alive. Keep that dribble alive. You're good. You're good, Caitlin. Keep the dribble alive and good things are going to happen. How is that a defensive foul? How is that a defensive foul? Oh my god. Katie Lou has committed 3 fouls. None of them have been fouls. None of them have been fouls. She's committed 3 fouls. None of them have been fouls. A foul, she got stepped on. Angel Reese ran into her and she threw it up. And then Isabel Harrison tripped over. She's given up 2 fouls because Izzy Harrison literally cannot keep her feet. What are we doing right here? What is this refereeing? This is horrendous refereeing right here. Okay, good board, Katie Lou. Okay, 6 seconds. Caitlin Clark drives in. Good take. You hit Katie Lou for 3. And she hits it. Good pass. Let's go. 4-point lead going into halftime. Unless you somehow give up a basket with a second to go. 4-point lead going into halftime. At the half, Caitlin Clark, 4 of 6 from the field. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 personal fouls. With 9 points, only 1 turnover and a steal. Kelsey Mitchell out here chucking with 4 of 9 from the field. Aaliyah Boston's had a good first half, plus minus a +8. We have got Miss Max Contract herself, Erica Wheeler, stinking it up as usual. Lexi Hull, hey, she's at least +1 on the floor. And she looked good while doing it. Marina Mabry has had a decent enough game, 8 points. Angel Reese has 9. And Cardoso is killing them. And they've also, in their defense, in the last 6 minutes, they didn't give up an offensive rebound. But we had 11 offensive rebounds in the first 13 minutes of the game. So yeah, a 9-4 and 4 half. Like if Caitlin Clark ends up with 19, if she ends up with 18, 8 and 8, like that's a good game. That's a real good game. But good first half here for the Fever. What did Chrissy Side say? Cool. Gotta play Wheeler more than Mitchell. What do you mean, gotta play Wheeler more than Mitchell? Did you not see Erica Wheeler? She shot multiple max contract layups. And you guys don't know what a max contract layup is. It's when the ball hits the backboard and doesn't even hit the rim. When you throw it off the board and it goes out. Erica Wheeler is shooting, she shoots multiple max contract layups a game. The reason why I call it max contract is she's a max contract player and she does it more than anyone I've seen. Erica Wheeler. The only... I'll always say this. I've said it plenty of times. Grace Berger is almost never the answer. The only time Grace Berger is the answer, the question has to be, should we play Erica Wheeler or Grace Berger? That's the only time Grace Berger is ever the answer to a question. Caitlin Clark. Lexi Hull should be a starter. Now we're getting crazy. Look, don't bench Kelsey Mitchell. Let's be real. Don't bench Kelsey Mitchell. I hate her shooting as much as anyone. She can actually play a bit. What? It was Wallace that like missed both the alley-oops, wasn't it, the last time? Where she tried to like alley-oop an inbound pass and missed the layup. First game of teamwork. This has been a really good game for Fever. They're actually running. They actually looked good. Like, benching Mitchell's dumb. Using Clark to draw away defense. No, she didn't. She literally said, it's good how much gravity Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston draw because it means we can get players like Katie Lou and Mitchell open. And Kelsey Mitchell open. That is not saying she's using Clark as a decoy. Caitlin Clark has so clearly not been a decoy. If you've watched this game, they've run everything through her. They have run everything through Caitlin Clark in this game. She needs screens. She's playing well. She's playing really well. Reese wants this game. I mean, she's not being boxed out. Like, I'm not going to Christy sides for this game. I'm really not. I'm not going to do it. Like, look, there's going to be at least 5 anti-Christy sides videos in the next week on this channel. Because everyone hates Christy sides. Including myself. I think she's incompetent. Like, I genuinely think. I don't think she's, like, intentionally doing anything. I don't think she's trying to sabotage her career. I just think she got a job she was not qualified for. And she is, like, borderline incompetent at it. Like, she's just not qualified to coach a professional basketball team. Let alone a WNBA team. I'm not sure she's capable of coaching a professional basketball team in Ireland. Like, if they lose with the Joker shoes. That's just going to be awful. There's no way, right? They lose the Joker shoes. They'll show the replay. What replay? Contact screens. Yeah, they've actually hit on screens. Tell me if I think it was a good challenge. I saw it. She stepped backwards and stepped on her foot. 1 turnover. Shot clock violations aren't turnovers. Unless the WNBA isn't like most leagues. Sides was qualified. If you've never been a head coach in your life, you're not qualified to be a head coach at the WNBA level. I'm sorry, you're not qualified. Like, it's the truth. It's the truth. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Is that a foul? Is that a trip? She walked backwards and stood on her foot. Backwards. So JJ Redick is. I'm not sure JJ Redick is necessarily qualified to coach. Like. Oh, fucking Portnoy. Of course Portnoy brings up the Dana Evans, Caitlin Clark thing. I genuinely, the inbound violation, I don't know what the hell happened in the inbound violation. And chat, anyone know what happened in the inbound violation? But, oh my god, lads. Lads, we're only 6 subscribers off 7,700. We had 7,500 last night. We're only 6 off, lads. We're only 6 off. If we could somehow hit 7,700 by like halftime, that'd be insane. If we can get 6 subscribers. If any of you guys are interested in this and not subscribed, that'd be greatly, greatly appreciated. We're just trying to get 6 more. Okay, 3 more. 3 more. 3 more. Are we going to do it? Are we going to do it? It is halftime. Yes, it's halftime. Nothing's going on. Don't worry. I'm trying to just do something over halftime. 1 more. We're 1 off it. 7,701. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. You'll sub if I stop making clickbait videos. This is the YouTube game. Everyone's got to make clickbait videos. Holy crap. Holy crap. Also, if you guys could leave a like, that'd be greatly appreciated. We're currently on 130 likes. If we can get the 150, I don't know. Jesus, lads. Thank you, guys. What is the goal for AK? I'm not going to hit AK in this stream. I'm not going to do that. But, like, thank you so much. And by the way, thank you to everybody that's been here. Oh, my God. We're going to hit the like goal. Oh, we're at 161 likes. Oh, my God. Thank you so much. Like, there's 500 people or so in here, and Mike D'Antoni would be actually a really interesting coach for Caitlin Clark. But I do want to say this to you guys, that thanks to everyone that's been watching these videos. Thanks to everyone that's been supporting this channel, whether it be the draft stuff, whether it be the WNBA stuff. Like, obviously to an extent I have to clickbait because I'm competing with channels who are clickbaiting. And not only that, like, I'm competing with channels that don't necessarily, that are like, I'm competing with the same eyes as people that don't give a damn about the sport of basketball and are just using this for views. And at least I'm trying to keep an eye on the sport of basketball as much as possible and keep it as much basketball. So thank you guys. For anyone in the 480 that don't know, I was a 2K YouTuber for years. Was brilliant. Got me some plaques back there. Got me that DBG jersey. And oh my God, we're at 200 likes. Thank you guys so much. And this basketball channel was my way out. Of 2K. It was my way out of 2K. I said 6 weeks ago I was going to commit to it to get away from 2K, to be able to make a living without that game. And I had just completely accepted myself that it was going to take a year. It was going to take at least a year for me to build anything on this channel. And within 6 weeks, I've pulled 1.5 million views. Like 1.5 million views in the last 6 weeks is berserk. I thought I wouldn't have 1.5 million views between now and the end of the year, and I'd considered all that, and I was still going to put in that same amount of work. But thank you guys so much. Like, you're allowing me to keep doing this, keep making YouTube videos as a job, and get out of that awful garbage NBA 2K game. Thank you guys. I use Streamlabs OBS. Yeah, OBS is better. Streamlabs is easier to use. I know Streamlabs just took the name OBS and screwed everything over. Don't care. It's easier to use. Tempo isn't bad thing. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm actually impressed with the way they're playing. I really am impressed in general with the way they're playing. I don't see him as stressed. I mean, I hated making 2K content. I still do at the minute when I'm doing it. I still despise 2K. Guards rebound. Yeah, of course. When you've got two giant rebounders, summary in the first half, if the Indiana Fever could rebound, they'd be up 15 points. And that's all I can say. Why wasn't Caitlin Clark considered for the 3-on-3 team? Do you know how garbage Caitlin Clark would be at 3-on-3? Just, if you know anything about 3-on-3 basketball, Caitlin Clark would suck. She would absolutely suck. She can't guard a tree. She's not particularly strong. She has no real ability to ISO. Everything comes off screens, and 3-on-3 is not really a pick and roll game. Her game in transition wouldn't be great. Like, Caitlin Clark would be garbage in 3-on-3. She was giving Hailey Van Lith the work, or the business. But, like, yeah. When was free agency? Surely the Fever was going to get Clark. Yeah, they got rid of Vivians, who would have been a perfect teammate, and replaced her with Katie Lou. But I am sweating really, really badly. I'm sweating really badly. It's unbelievably hot in here. Easier for bigs to have an impact faster. I agree. I do agree, yeah. When was the last, like, really, really good guard as a rookie? Arike, wasn't it? My analysis is crap. That's fine. You're still here watching it. Caitlin turned down an invite for 3-on-3. Caitlin would not be a good 3-on-3 player. Like, there are some guys that are just not equipped for that type of game, and like some players, and she's just not that player. Arike averaged 19 as a rookie. She averaged 19-3. Shot 35% from shot 38% from the field. So yeah, Arike is probably better as a rookie than Caitlin Clark's been. But yeah, it's second half is coming back now. WNBA want to officiate the games of the opposed dominant league. Yeah, I agree. Guards are not really. Arike is the female Kobe. Man, she shoots like 30-something% from the field. She's like, imagine Kyrie Irving with the efficiency of Killian Hayes. Kennedy Carter had 70 as rookie. Did she? I didn't realize she scored that much. Arike doesn't have an all-around game. How many guards in the league do have an all-around game? Other than Chelsea Gray. Was Kennedy Carter Rookie of the Year? I can't find the basketball reference page for her. I mean, Arike is a generational shot choker. Let's be real. I think everyone understands that part about Arike. Like, she was second in Rookie of the Year to... no, not Sabrina. Who was Rookie of the Year in 2020? Crystal Dangerfield. Cool. Like, she was second in Rookie of the Year over... Wait, was that the good Sabali? Oh, wow. Man, all the rookies that played in the bubble were pretty good. That got votes were pretty good. How do you teach the Fever how to rebound? You get Cardoso and Angel Reese the heck out of the paint, and a guard has got a rebound. What just happened there? Did that just happen on stream? Box out. Yeah, but the problem is that even if they box... They're not capable of boxing out and rebounding. You think Juju will break the scoring record? Apparently USC are getting better players, so it's unlikely. What was the score at halftime? I think they were up. They weren't up big, but they were up. Juju won't even break 30 points per game. Did Caitlin Clark ever break 30 points a game? Am I right in saying Caitlin Clark never broke 30 a game? $30 on the dot. She used to get 45. What? Very, very rarely. She averaged 31.6. Jeez, I didn't realize she averaged that many. Okay, they go into Aaliyah Boston. Caitlin Clark's got to move there. Clark's got to move. It's a great take by Aaliyah Boston. Okay. Okay. Clark doesn't get screens. Who cares if they win? Oh, it's a great cut by Mabry. Christy Wallace is so bad. at basketball. Why does she play so much? I don't care if she played for Atlanta. I don't care if she came from Atlanta with the coach. She's terrible. Okay, it's a good pass by Clark. Alyssa Smith drives in and she looks like she got fouled. Oh, come on, Boston. That's a terrible layup. Oh. That's a bad defensive play by Caitlin Clark. That's really bad defense. That's terrible defense by Clark, leaving Breanna Stewart open to hit a shot. That's really not good defense right there. Okay, ball into Aaliyah Boston. Great cut by Kelsey Mitchell. Okay, good take. Why is Caitlin Clark guarding Kennedy Carter? What is going on? How is that not a jump ball? How is that not a jump ball? I'm sorry. We've seen all BS jump balls. 2 people grabbing the ball for at least a second and a half. How is that not a jump ball? Oh my God, how is that not a jump ball? Bad Stevens plays, but how is that not a jump ball? Oh dear Lord, they're down 4? And that's very short by Clark. Don't leave Breanna Stewart on the wing. Stop stepping under screens on Breanna Stewart. Yeah, sit Caitlin Clark. I'm not joking. Sit Caitlin Clark right now. That's not on Caitlin. That 3 is not on. By the way, that 3 is not. Just get out of here. Oh, let's just ban him. Just sit her. Sit her. Sit her. She started the second half with a miss and a turnover. Sit her. Like absolute BS calls, but just sit her. That is the one thing I really don't like with Caitlin Clark. When things go wrong, they go real wrong real fast. They go real wrong real fast. Sit her. She's having terrible second halves. Like, bring Lexi Hull back on the floor. Yeah, like, just take Christy Wallace off the floor. Just literally take Wallace off the floor. Put Caitlin Clark on Dana Evans. She's not that much of a threat. Get Kelsey Mitchell on Kennedy Carter. Get Lexi Hull on, it doesn't even matter if it's Lexi Hull. Get literally anyone not named or Christy Wallace on Breanna Stewart, and you might have a chance. You might have a chance. Don't sit Clark. What? She just she just turned it over and shot a frustration 3 and missed it so badly short that they got a fast break. Like, Caitlin Clark has missed. She's probably 0 of 15. She's probably 0 of 15 on frustration 3s this year. And she just shot another one right there. They need to play fast break. How are you meant to play fast break when you can't get a stop? Explain to me, when you can't get a stop or can't get a rebound, how you can run a fast break. So Aaliyah can stay in and get confidence, but Caitlin Clark has to be benched. They're in the game. Aaliyah Boston was put in to get confidence when they were down 30. Not in the game. You don't give somebody confidence. You don't keep someone in for their confidence when you're down 4 points after being up 5 points 3 minutes ago when they're on a 9-0 run. That's not the time to leave someone in for confidence. Weird foul call, I guess. Who's number 3? Is that the GOAT Wallace? Oh, okay, it's your layup, Caitlin. Good pass. Okay, and Alyssa Smith. Smith has got seriously good hands, though. I have to give her credit where credit's due. She has seriously good hands. Katie Lewis had 3 fouls called on her. None of them were fouls. That's the funniest part about her, is that none of them were fouls. Stand her up. You don't need to jump on that. She'll miss the layup. Grab the ball, Alyssa Smith. You've just given up 2 offensive boards in 1 possession. Grab the ball. You are genuinely the worst defender I've ever seen. You gave up 2 offensive boards in 1 possession. Can you just catch the ball? Angel Reese, she already have a double-double. She's 1 point off a double-double. There's 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Thank you, Caitlin Clark. Finally, someone got a rebound. Good pass, Caitlin. Good hockey assist. Good job. Obviously, they go down and score at the other end. Reese is killing it. It's very easy to get rebounds when nobody boxes you out. It's very easy to get rebounds when literally everyone is just standing there watching. Kennedy Carter runs in an open layup. Why are you guarding Kennedy Carter like she's a 3-point shooter? You've got to just know. You genuinely... Oh my God. Great defense, Caitlin. Great defense. Go, take her downhill. Take her downhill. Good job drawing the foul. Good job. Okay, good. That's your layup. That is a max contract layup right there, Erica Wheeler. You've blown 3 layups in this game. That is why you got a max contract. That is what we call the max contract layup. She didn't even make the backboard. She tried to hit the backboard, missed the backboard, hit the back of the rim, and it went out. That is what we call the max contract layups. You can only get away with taking them if you're a max contract player. People complain about the WNBA players' salaries. Caitlin Clark off the screen. Oh, in and out. Angel Reese misses the open layup. Caitlin Clark comes down after missing a 3. Curry slide into the 3. Caitlin Clark hits it. Reese just missed the max contract layup. Yeah. Oh, Aaliyah Boston block. Okay. Caitlin Clark run the break. Is she going to hit Erica Wheeler? No, she's going to hit Christy Wallace, who travels, gets away with it. Pass from Caitlin Clark to Aaliyah Boston. That's a great score. They need a timeout and they're not taking one. As I can see above me, they score. Okay, Christy Wallace is attempting to guard Marina Mabry, who walks her in and takes a layup. Why is she on the floor? Like, she literally traveled the possession before and got away with it. Caitlin Clark goes downhill. Okay, now she's starting to feel it. Now she's feeling it. Now she's starting to play at her speed. Let's go. 3-point lead. Now Caitlin Clark's finally just going, I'm going at these. I don't care. And they can afford to play fast because it's not giving Kennedy Carter what she wants. Good stop. Caitlin Clark pushing the break. Caitlin Clark going downhill on Dayla Evans. Hits the worst shooter in the world in the corner, who of course misses. Offensive board for Aaliyah Boston. Who draws the foul on Cardoso? Come on. What's Cardoso on foul-wise? Is that 2? It's only 2 on Cardoso. It's okay. It's okay. This is what Caitlin Clark does. This is what she does. When she's able to get out and run, this is when she plays well. She is a garbage decoy. This is when she plays well. Like, she's 6 of 10 from the field, 14 points. 6 assists, or 6 rebounds, 5 assists. That's what we call changing a game. Can Boston make a free throw? One of 4 from the line. Imagine if Erica Wheeler could make layups. If Erica Wheeler could make layups and Aaliyah Boston can make free throws. No, they're sitting her. No, not now. Why are you sitting her when she gets hot? No. What are you doing? What are you doing? The whole team, the whole tempo of the game's working. Caitlin Clark's taking over, and you sit her. No, you sat her. Not now. Great defense, Aaliyah Boston. Great defense, Boston. Just hang on. Just hang on. Bench her when she's playing bad, not when she's playing well. She took a couple of frustration shots, cool. Don't sit her out when she's playing. She's a rhythm player who's been sat while in rhythm. Great seal. Oh my God, Alyssa Smith catch the ball. And 1 from max contract Erica Wheeler, who lets a point guard go downhill, decides not to play defense until she's at the basket and fouls. You are the worst max contract player I've seen in the history of sports. And I spent the last 4-5 years watching max contract Tobias Harris. At least she came back in the game. And what happens? Immediately gets hammered. Immediately gets hammered. How bad was that, though? How bad was that? Hit on the head? Angel Reese, of course. I called it. Ooh, that is flagrant. That's not intentional, but it's flagrant. It's not intentional. Oh no, that's intentional. That's intentional. Jesus Christ. That is intentional. Oh my God, that's intentional. No, that's intentional. She went nowhere near the ball and got her elbow to the head. No, that's intentional. Oh, that's intentional. Oh, that is. If you have to call that as a flagrant. Oh, that does not look like that. She's so far away from the ball. She's not even. No, she's looking at the ball. She's looking at the ball. No, she's looking at the ball. She's looking at the ball. It's a flagrant, but it's not intentional. You can't hit someone in the head with your elbow. No matter what you do, you can't do that. That's not dirty. She's looking at the ball. She's looking at the ball. No. I'm going to give Angel Reese every bit of the benefit of the doubt. She's looking at the ball. She's probably happy she hit her in the head, but she's looking at the ball. She didn't go near the ball, but she's looking at it. Like, it's a flagrant one. Like, that is the call. It is a flagrant one. You can't elbow someone in the head. You just can't, but she did not attempt to do it. She's probably happy she did it. She did not attempt to do it. I'm going to give credit where credit's due. I'm going to defend her, but that is not intentional. She very clearly looks up at the ball. Like, I'm looking at her head right now. She is looking at the ball. They cannot chuck. You know what? They might chuck her for it. They said if it's unnecessary and excessive. If they think if it's intentional, you have to chuck her. If the referees deem that to be intentional, you have to chuck her. Like, it has to be a flagrant. It is a flagrant. It's a flagrant. If it's an accident, it's a flagrant one. If the referees deem it to be intentional, you gotta chuck her. I don't think it's intentional. She clubbed her. Yeah, but I don't think she tried to club her. She did. Flagrant one. Flagrant one, I think they said. Right call. Correct call. Flagrant one. Correct call. That is not assault. She did not mean to do it. Correct call. That is the right call. I've said it. That is... I don't think it's intentional. Neither do I. That is the correct call. It's excessive contact. The contact is to the head. Not intentional. She's very clearly looking at the ball. Flagrant one is the right call. It was not intentional. What I think she tried to do was get an emphatic block, but was so far off and just said, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to swing it. I'm just going to follow through. So, I don't think there's... I don't think it's intentional. But when you wear the Joker shoes and do that, it's hard. It's hard. Clark goes 2 for 2 from the line for 16 points. But I mean, Caitlin Clark just got off the court. No, the right call. And look, referees made the right call when it came to this. She's on three fouls there, though. Okay, it's good defense by Dana Evans. You got her. Oh, great pass. Take the layup. Take the layup. Oh, she had it. I don't think Reese meant to do it. Stand her up. It's Izzy Harrison. You're good. How is Katie Lou getting called for... She's been called for 4 phantom fouls. Unless that was on Alyssa Smith. If that's on Katie Lou, that's her 4th phantom foul. Was that foul on Alyssa Smith or on Katie Lou? It was on Alyssa Smith. Oh, ooh, who was it on? They were both already on 3. Who was it on? Katie Lou shooting foul, so she should be on 4, shouldn't she? Okay, you're good, you're good. Keep going downhill. Go downhill. Angel Reese cannot block your shot. Okay, are you gonna ISO Angel Reese here? That's a foul. That's a foul. How is she complaining? She pushed her. That's a foul. That's a dumb foul. That's literally like, I don't want ISO. I'm going to be overly physical and push Caitlin Clark. That's a blatant foul. Why are you complaining? She's now on 4 fouls and out of the game. Like, that is as a blatant a foul as you can have. She literally two-hand pushed her and is complaining about a call. Like, come on, you gotta be smart. Like, if you're gonna complain to refs, and this is what I will always say, when if you are a referee, or like if you're just a basketball player and you want to know how to deal with referees, you gotta know when to complain. You gotta know when to complain. Like, don't complain when it's blatant, but sometimes if you fouled somebody and you kind of realize halfway through complaining that you fouled, look like you're about to start complaining and then stop being like, yeah, my bad. Right call. Sorry about that. Good call. Being able to talk to refs allows you to get away with so much more complaining. And knowing when to complain and when not to complain is important as well when talking to refs. Arrest Reese now. For what? For what? Like, she literally did... Oh, it's a walk! Okay, I thought Harrison just got called for taking 3 steps. Like, 2 of her travels have been called as defensive fouls on Katie Lou, didn't even make contact with her. That was as blatant a travel as it comes. Good pass. Okay. Good hands by Cardoso. That's a foul. Yeah. Who missed the 3 there? Oh, just off an inbound. Yeah, almost every travel from Harrison has been called as a Katie Lou foul. Big board, Boston. Aaliyah Boston. Oh, that's such a bad pass by Miss Max Contract herself. Max Contract Erica Wheeler, not able to make a 4-foot pass. She's the worst player I've ever seen. Everybody talks about, WNBA players want to talk about being underpaid. You are paying Erica Wheeler 220 grand a year to play basketball. I'm sorry, you are paying her 220 grand a year to not be able to play the sport of basketball. Lynn Dunn should be arrested for that. Like, that is a fireable offense. Thank you, another travel on Harrison. Thank you for not calling a foul on Katie Lou. Erica Wheeler in this game, 1 of 4, missed layups. How many turnovers? 2 turnovers. Thank you. That time Harrison did not even travel when they called it on her. Suspend Erica Wheeler. I agree. Great job. Oh, it's such a nice play. Take him on. Kick to the corner. Great job keeping your dribble alive. That's not a travel. She just fumbled the ball. Oh my God, these referees are the worst referees I've ever seen. They call it BS travel on Harrison and then call it non-travel on Caitlin Clark. She fumbled the ball. It's fine. Fumbling the ball is not a travel. How do you make 2 bad travel calls 2 consecutive possessions? That is an offensive foul on Breanna Mabry. It's another offensive foul on Breanna Mabry. Dana Evans is ISOing up Miss Max Contract herself. Why would you foul? There's no need to foul. She's going nowhere. She's going absolutely nowhere. Why would Erica Wheeler foul there? Breanna Mabry for 3. Brick. Thank you, Aaliyah Boston. Got a defensive board. Okay. Waste the shot clock, Caitlin. Use the shot clock. Go with about 10 to go. Go left. Go left. Let Aaliyah Boston set you that screen. Cardoso cannot blitz on this. Good. They're going to have to overhelp. Great pass, Caitlin Clark. Great kick to the corner. Lexi Hull for 3. That's a foul! Oh, come on. Thank you, Breanna Mabry, for dropping the ball. Oh, no, it was Caitlin. Good job. Thank you. Thank you so much. $10. Thank you so much. And also just thanks to everyone for being here on this stream. I really do appreciate it. That could have been dodgy. Thank you so much for the $10. Really appreciate that. Mabry's ice cold. Lexi Cole is on her. It's the best game Lexi Hull's played all year. But yeah. And thank you guys for all the support. We are literally 6 subscribers away from 750, which is mad. We literally hit like 7,500 yesterday. We are 6 away for anyone who has not subscribed. If we can get 6, that would be insane. But yes, Lexi Hull has been good. Erica Wheeler should not be allowed to play basketball anymore. Like, I cannot believe Miss Max Contract herself is actually is still playing. She is garbage. She is absolutely garbage. Like, she's a max contract player. She's good at things. What are things? What are things? Oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much, Gary. Oh my God, $10. Thank you so much. Oh my God, like, I really, really do. You don't understand how much I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, we've got, come on, like and subscribe. I mean, if you guys could leave a like, that would also be greatly appreciated. But like, we've already exceeded expectations for this game. So I'm just thankful. Why they kept Erica Wheeler? You can't. It's probably hard to cut someone making $250,000 a year. Oh my God, another 10. Thank you. Oh my God. What is going on? Thank you, Equitas Romalo. Thank you so much. This is nuts. Oh, just shut the fuck up. No, we're not doing this here. We're not doing this here. Still awful shooting. If Erica Wheeler was able to make layups, her 3 misses have been 3 open layups. This is like an 8-point game. Like, Caitlin Clark has 18, 5, and 5. Like, that has been a serious game for her. And is 4-4 from the line on 10 shots. Like, she shot the ball. Oh my God, are we doing a $10 thing? Don't, please, nobody feel pressured, but thank you. Like, thank you so much. Like, that is 4 10s in a row. That is berserk. Angel Reese has shot the same amount of times, has 11 boards though, and has 9 less points than Caitlin Clark. They're not double teaming her. Yeah. They're not able to necessarily, like, it's raining 10s. Like, $40 is crazy. Like, that's freaking 2 hours work in the last job I worked. Like, that's mad. And I'm just sitting here watching 2 really bad WNBA teams play against each other. How do you stop Reese or Cardoso? Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Burrow. Thank you so much. Another 10. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Like, this is crazy. Oh my God. For my blood pressure meds. If you've ever watched DBG, you know that I've gotten a lot more angry in this. My blood pressure's okay. Thank you so much for $60 in the stream. That is, I cannot. Angel Reese gets swatted by an Alyssa Smith. And Alyssa Smith nearly falls over, but she gets the defensive board. The game plan with Clark has been better. I mean, they can't really double team because of who they have on their team. Like, they don't have post players that are going to be good enough to double team. Okay, yeah. Yeah, keep coming. Keep finishing your cut, Caitlin. Lexi Hull to the basket. Lexi Hull to the basket. Lexi Hull makes a layup. Oh my God, Lexi Hull just made a layup. What's going on? Is this, what type of game is this? Lexi Hull just made a layup. Marina Mabry misses. Marina Mabry's done nothing on Lexi Hull here. Keep going, Lexi. Oh, shot fake up. Oh, she missed it. She missed the layup. Oh, I thought she just gotten Angel Reese with the pump fake. Angel Reese was trying to tee up her second block in the season. Why isn't Alyssa Smith guarding? Oh, good run, Caitlin. Go straight line to Lexi Hull. Back to Caitlin Clark. Great steal, Aaliyah Boston. Caitlin Clark to Aaliyah Boston. She trails the play. She runs the play, and Caitlin Clark hits her. Oh my God. Yes, Chicago was shocked that Lexi Hull walked inside the three-point line. I know. Good job going under that screen. Oh, that's a good hand. Oh, good. Kennedy Carter's there first. And Kennedy got into an offensive foul. That's a fifth on Angel Reese. Or is it a fourth on Angel? No, it's a fifth on Angel Reese, I think. That's a bad foul to give up. She just shoved her. Angel Reese with her fifth. Batman's winning this one so far. Batman's definitely winning right now. They can't challenge that. She extended on the push. Batman's winning this one. And she's out of the game, which means you can put. Oh, she's still in the game. Oh, Kelsey Mitchell for three. Oh, of course she misses. And one Kennedy Carter. Kennedy Carter's so good. Like, Kennedy Carter is so good at basketball. Like, she's got 16 points and 13 shots. But I don't understand why teams guard Kennedy Carter like she's ever going to attempt a three. She doesn't attempt three-point shots. Why are teams guarding her like she's going to shoot one? Reese needs anything but a layup, let's be real. Okay, yeah, you can put Cardoso in those pick and rolls. Oh, God, Mabry just fouled her. Okay. Kelsey Mitchell drives in. Someone come for a handoff. Do not go Geo-wise. Don't go Geo-wise. Don't go Geo-wise. Good job. Great pass, Kelsey Mitchell. Great defense by Cardoso. That is a... That's not a defensive foul. That doesn't look like a foul. Oh, yeah, that's a defensive foul. Good call. It hasn't been Caitlin go stand in the corner today. No, it hasn't. There we go. Good job hitting free throws. Or at free throw. Cardoso is huge. The only problem is that you've got 7 minutes of Cardoso. You can tire her out. Like, Cardoso's not going to be able to last the entire fourth quarter. Wait, did I just get another $10? Or was that the last $10? Did I just miss a $10? Good job, Melissa Smith. Oh, for blood pressure meds. No, that was the last $10. Thank you, by the way. Thank you so much, man. Caitlin needs to move more. I agree. Oh. Great finish by Breanna Mabry right there. Jesus. Good pass to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell drives in, hits Melissa Smith. Takes the drive in. What a finish by Melissa Smith. Okay. Okay. Who gives a damn if she wants to be there or not? That's a serious shot right there. What does Melissa Smith have in this game? She's got 12, about to get 13 after this one. What a finish. If she played defense, she would be so good. She's just the worst defender I've ever seen. But if she played defense, she'd be so good. Oh, Melissa Smith! No! Breanna Mabry makes it. There's... Oh, no. No way that just happened. There's no way. Okay, Kennedy Carter. Good pass. Okay, Mitchell. Keep going. Oh, come on, Mitchell. Oh. Literally just go. Start every offense. Start every offense with a Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston pick and roll. Because Camila Cardoso cannot blitz Caitlin Clark. She can't guard the pick and roll. Just put her in pick and rolls. Just like NBA teams do with slow centers. Put her in pick and rolls. Caitlin Clark has the ability to shoot that 3 ball. Caitlin Clark swats Breanna Mabry. She calls for the pick and roll, going down right. Harrison's there. That's what we need to do. Aaliyah Boston makes a layup. That's all you need to do every single time. Get Aaliyah Boston. Caitlin Clark, pick and rolls. They cannot guard the pick and rolls because their post players are not mobile enough to guard that. Keep going. This has been Caitlin Clark's best game of the season. Or other than her 30-point game where she's just gone crazy. This has been probably her best all-around game of the season. $2, happy Father's Day. And also to any fathers in the chat, happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day to everyone out there. Thank you so much for the $2. Rebounds. The same. The second half. If you want to look at the offensive rebounds. 6 and 4 at halftime. 6 and 5 in the second half. The Fever have only given up 1 offensive rebound in the second half. Erica Wheeler is also one of the worst basketball players I've ever seen. Like, she's... Breanna Mabry's been exceptional. She's probably an all-star. She needs 3 assists and 4 rebounds for triple-double. She's not going to get it, but still. The more I look at the Angel Reese Caitlin Clark hit, the worse it looks. Every time I look at the Caitlin Clark hit with Angel Reese, it looks worse. I'm just looking at it. It's like every time I see that hit, it looks worse than it did before. But yeah, that is... They can play together. If they're able to play like this, yeah, sure. This is the fastest Aaliyah Boston has ran all year. I'm not gonna lie, like she has got up and down the floor. But like this is how you play them together. If she sets those screens, the amount of times Caitlin Clark will find her, like it is not her A game. I will say today it has been Aaliyah Boston who's changed her game for Caitlin Clark today. Regardless of Caitlin Clark's offensive game and her shooting, like every one of those screens, Aaliyah Boston is screening and sealing, and Caitlin Clark is finding her. That is how people expected the two of them to play from the start. Aaliyah Boston's running down the floor, not particularly fast, but still running down the floor, getting the ball. This has been better. This game is not over. Do you want to know why it's not over? Because there are 2 players named Breanna Mabry and Kennedy Carter on the other team. Breanna Mabry with 22, Kennedy Carter with 17. And also you've got the queen of the fourth quarter, Angel Reese, who just has a knack for scoring late in close games, who's now on the floor. His game is far from over. Okay, Cardoso, hands off to Kennedy Carter. Great defense there by Kelsey Mitchell. Kennedy Carter runs in, misses the layup, and Alyssa Smith gets the board. Okay. Reese the Bill Lambier WNBA. That was a Bill Lambier-esque hit, I will say. Okay. Melissa Smith going at Angel Reese, who stands her up. Good defense. Board for Marina Mabry. Lexi Hull, there's no contact on that screen. Yeah, it's a foul on the floor. Good foul, Melissa Smith. Like, Erica Wheeler missing open layups has cost quite a lot. It's on CBS. I'm Irish. It's on League Pass. And only League Pass on your phones. There's no way Dana Evans makes that shot. There's no way she makes that shot. Good shot. Great shot by Dana Evans. That's all I'm going to say. Great shot by Dana Evans. Okay, why is Caitlin Clark on that side of the floor? You better give her the ball. Good job, Melissa Smith. Okay, set the... I would like to have seen a screen set there. Kelsey Mitchell. Gets it to Melissa Smith. Back to Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell keeps the dribble going. Nice Euro step. Whew. That's a finish. That's a finish. Okay. Like, look, Dana Evans. If Dana Evans is going to shoot like that, fair play to her. Good job recovering Caitlin Clark. That is a really good defensive possession there by Caitlin Clark. Ball lands in the hands of Lexi Hull. Okay. Oh, what a pass, Caitlin Clark. Oh, Kelsey Mitchell fumbles it. Oh my God. That was such an opportunity for like momentum into Marina Mabry. Mabry keeps the dribble alive, going under the basket. Marina Mabry goes for the bunny from 3 feet out. She misses. Ball lands in Caitlin Clark's hands. Okay, Caitlin Clark's attacking the basket on the left side. Hits Aaliyah Boston. One dribble in. And she turns it over. Oh, Kennedy Carter to the basket. Good defense. Kennedy Carter missed the layup. Angel. Was that a foul? Where was the foul there? Either way, I'd rather see Kennedy Carter on the line than 2 free points for Angel Reese. But where was the foul there? That was such a big possession. Do you want... Kelsey Mitchell literally just... She stood in the corner instead of running in for the cut where Caitlin Clark threw the ball, and she was just there late. Good shot by Kennedy Carter to make it a 4-point game. Cardoso can't move her feet. Oh, she missed a second. Okay, timeout. Caitlin Clark has 2 turnovers today from her teammates not catching a pass. Would she have 4? 4 turnovers. Can't wait to see if they lose the game. Everyone blaming Caitlin Clark. Clark's gonna win it at the buzzer? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, they're not used to bounce passes like that. As far as hitting rollers. Stephen A. jinxed Boston. Oh. Oh, I will say every single time, if you watch that, the hit in slow motion, it looks so bad, the Angel Reese hit. I still don't think it was intentional, but still. She's 18-7-7 or something. She's 18-7-7. What are people on about? Like, that's an insane game. I will say she's only shot the ball 10 times, which is crazy. Like, she's barely taking shots. Like, they're shooting, other than Wallace and Miss Max contract, they're shooting a ridiculous percentage from the field. Compared to, like, what Cardoso and Angel Reese are 6 of 22 combined. If Caitlin Clark could average 18-7-7 on 60% shooting, she would be one of the best rookies to ever play the sport. Like, okay, just get Cardoso in the pick and rolls. Okay. That's on Cardoso ramming down Lexi Hull. There's no way that's not called. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good here. We're good here. Ooh. Oh, I'm a bit behind. What happens here? Who does that ball go to? It goes to Caitlin Clark coming off the screen, going left. Caitlin Clark for 3. That's what happens when she gets a screen going left. 21 for Caitlin Clark on 11 shots. Ball into Kennedy Carter. Kennedy Carter. That's not a foul. Okay, Caitlin. Okay. Okay. Okay, I don't know what's the team foul situation, chat. I can't see it in the fourth quarter. Hey, Dana Evans is not that much of a threat. Defensive foul on Lexi Hull. There's no... She's put Cardoso on the line. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's Cardoso. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. With 2:38 to go, you're fine with putting Camila Cardoso on the line. Like, win or lose, with how badly Reese has played in the second half, those shoes have not been a good look. There's no way she goes 2 for 2. There's just no way she goes 2 for 2. Oh, how did that first one go in? There's no way she goes 2 for 2 here. She went 2 for 2? Marina Mabry, get her in the pick and roll. Get Cardoso in that pick and roll. You're good. Caitlin Clark can go downhill. Great pass. Into Alyssa Smith. Why are they throwing lobs? Why are they throwing lobs? This is the WNBA. Why are you throwing a lob? There's 2 minutes to go. You are up by 5 points. Why are you throwing a lob? Cardoso scores. Why did you throw a lob? Oh my God. Oh my God. You threw a lob. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You had a wide open shot from 5 feet away and you threw a lob. Caitlin Clark's being hacked. Caitlin Clark from deep. Did they just give an offensive foul? How do you give an offensive foul on that? She's being manhandled. How is that an offensive foul? How is that an offensive foul? She literally pushed to get her hands off her jersey. How is that an offensive foul? What are we doing? Like, what are we doing as referees here? When we're allowing defense manhandle the offense, but not allowing the offense use contact to get away from the defense. Big board, Kelsey Mitchell. Get the ball into Caitlin Clark's hands. You're not the person we want with the ball in her hands right now. No. Oh, good cut, Caitlin. Hit her on the cut. Okay. Caitlin Clark is in a nice situation. That's a foul. Good pass. Shoot it. Do not get a shot clock violation. Aaliyah Boston! Come on! Come on! That's what we need! There we go! There we go! That makes up for you throwing the lob. Cardoso has the seal. Angel Reese! What a layup from Angel Reese! Dear Lord! Boston, set that screen. Please, Aaliyah Boston, set that screen. Aaliyah Boston, set the screen. Great seal. She missed the layup. No! Great board. Lexi Hull, hold the ball. Hold the ball. Hold the ball. You're good. Oh, it's a layup. That's a layup. That's a layup. Angel Reese switches off and gives up an open layup. Oh, my God. What a pass. What a pass by Caitlin Clark. Who switched off there? Who switched off? As a bullet. Who's not guarding her? Someone's not guarding her. And Caitlin Clark with, on 11 shots, 21, 7 and 9. (21, 7 and 9 on 11 shots. Great fit. Great finish by Angel Reese. Angel Reese. What's that Hoops Hype page, whatever they're called? The biggest Angel Reese fans. Are you going to tweet out about Angel Reese's double-double, or are you going to tweet out about the best game played possibly by a rookie this year in Caitlin Clark? What a performance. What a freaking curveball by Christy Sides. We're going to run inside out. They ran nothing into Aaliyah Boston this entire game. What a freaking curveball by Christy Sides. Oh yeah, everyone's saying we're going to run through Boston. We're running through Boston, yeah. Aaliyah Boston's our focus. They ran nothing through the post this entire game. Absolutely nothing. A couple of times she got in the post, they ran nothing. It was their fourth option. That is how you play the sport of basketball. That is actually how a team is going to win. That is how you play the sport of basketball. 5-point game, 30 to go. I'm not looking at the score. I'm just looking down. Lads. I cannot see this score. I need to see what happens here. I'm guessing Breanna Stewart for a shot. Did I just say foul immediately? Oh no, sorry, if they get a score. Okay, there's going to be less than 24 to go. Back off. Breanna Stewart from 30. Caitlin Clark's got the ball. They're not going to foul. They're going to let her dribble out the clock. Caitlin Clark on the line. 90% free throw shooter. She's not missing both. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the $20. It is absolutely insane. It is absolutely insane. Thank you so much. Caitlin's nemesis, Angel Reese, the Joker. The Joker. What a game. 90 points for the Fever. That is how you play. Okay. They're out of timeout, down 7 with 18 seconds. The Fever have won 4 and 6. They've won 4 out of their last 6 games. You were close with 38 and 5. Yeah. What a game. Like 23, 8, and 9. 23-point near triple-double on 11 shots. I'm looking forward to the stat being like, I'm looking forward to seeing all this Angel Reese has X amount of double-doubles in a row, because this was her worst game of her career. This might have been the worst game of Angel Reese's career. 5 fouls, some of them being 5 fouls, a freaking flagrant, the dumbest push I've ever seen. There was no need for it. No need for it. Also, if I haven't thanked you, Bodybuilding Life, thank you so much. Thank you so much again. I've unliked it. I have. Thank you so much for $20. Play-by-play. I'm not a play-by-play. I'm just an Irishman that gets way too into the sport of basketball. Okay, Dana Evans. Dana Evans from deep. Of course Dana Evans hits the backboard. Get the ball to Caitlin. Get the ball to Caitlin. Just get it to Caitlin. Just give her her points. It's all good. Reese still has 11 points and 13 boards. Are you watching the game? Have you watched the game? She literally, when it mattered most in this game, she flagrantly fouled Caitlin Clark, and the next possession shoved her, picking up her 4th and 5th fouls off a... Sorry, no, she didn't. She pushed someone in the back, and in the next possession shoved Caitlin Clark. She picked up her 4th and 5th fouls in consecutive possessions and was out of the game at one of the most important times of the game. Reese got a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. She got a lot of offensive boards. But like, we've now seen what a performance there. What a game by the Indiana Fever. What a game. What a game right there. And that is the game. That is the Indiana Fever against the Chicago Sky rematch, where Indiana win again. Indiana win again. And that was simultaneously probably the best game I've seen from Caitlin Clark all year, including her 30-point game. And one of the worst games I'd seen from Angel Reese in her career. Not necessarily that Angel Reese was like terrible, because I think she was okay. The big problem was the second half. You could tell when it came to Angel Reese, the pressure got to her. She was like, that hit on Clark was hard. I don't think it was intentional. You can very clearly, the more you watch the replay, as bad as the hit was, you can see her look at the ball and try to swipe the ball. There's no way. Thank you, by the way, for $10. There's no way that it was intentional. Like, it's hard to hit someone that cleanly while not looking at them. So to start off the game, the Sky were terrible, but they got offensive boards. So like, Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso had 10 offensive boards combined in the first quarter and 2 minutes. After that, for the rest of the game, it was only from 7 minutes to go in the second quarter to the end of the game, only 2 offensive boards. Up to that point, I think it was like 11. So pretty impressive rebounding. Cardoso and Reese early could not be lived with. They could not live with them inside. Especially early in the game, neither of Aaliyah Boston or Nalissa Smith boxed out. They did not care about getting rebounds. And then, like, apparently the Sky shot 62 times. Or sorry, the Sky shot 81 times to the Fever 62. Yeah. The amount of offensive rebounds, second chance points, and also things that don't get given as offensive rebounds, I think they had 40s in the first quarter, where you just tap the ball out of bounds and give them a second chance. So it was extremely, it was a game where the Fever were playing much better in the overall scheme of the game, but the Sky were able to hang in the game from just hustle. They were able to hang in the game from the hustle in general. As well as that, we got a lot of max contract layups from max contracts. Erica Wheeler missed max contract herself, was missing a lot of... She blew like 3 open layups, which isn't great. Katie Lou Samuelson picked up 2 fouls in the first half. Harrison traveled twice and she picked up 2 fouls. I don't know why. And by halftime, Caitlin Clark had a decent first half. She had 9 points. I think was 4 of 6 maybe from the field. She had 9 points, 1 of 3 from 3. And like Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, both of those had very solid first halves. In the second half was when those guys like really took over. So if you're looking at the points, 15 for Alyssa Smith, 19 for Aaliyah Boston, 17 for Kelsey Mitchell, 23 for Caitlin Clark. Like that is really, really well-rounded scoring for the entire team. And they did put up, 91 points. For the Chicago Sky, especially down the stretch, Marina Mary's killing it. Kennedy Carter is a first half player. As much as she hit a couple of shots, like I think she had 8 in the first quarter. I think she had 13 in the first half. Kennedy Carter, whenever she's on the floor for the first time, she goes and absolutely blitzes teams. She goes and blitzes teams. And like teams can't deal with her. But as the game goes on, she kind of gets worse and worse and worse. But when it came to this game right here, this was Christy Sides. Can we not insult a player right here? Can we not insult a player? Like, I'm not taking that. Like, oh wait, did I just see somebody? No. Either way, like, all right, chat, you're gone. I've just been reading the chat. Chat, you're gone. So, basically, yeah, we had a game where Christy Sides before the game was talking about how they were going to go into Aaliyah Boston a lot. They did not go into Aaliyah Boston once. Like, sorry, not like Aaliyah Boston got the ball and she went to the basket, but like the offense did not start with a low post pass to Aaliyah Boston. Maybe once or twice in the entire game. They ran that to perfection. Cardoso was unable to come up and help off that pick and roll. Neither of Cardoso or Harrison were able to do anything in the pick and roll. And this is the type of game that everyone's been looking for the whole year, for Aaliyah Boston to actually set proper screens. Because now, Aaliyah Boston, this is the best game she had. This is the best she has rolled, and it's the best she's sealed. She had stopped rolling to the free throw line. She literally rolled to the basket, or she would roll and kind of wait a couple of seconds to see what was on for Clark, and Clark was hitting her. A lot of times, she would kind of come off a screen, and Aaliyah Boston would just seal. Clark would throw into space, she would get the ball and get the layups. That is the two-man game that everybody expected. That's the two-man game that everyone expected when Caitlin Clark was drafted to the team. And this is what we expected offensively. This is still a garbage defensive team. This is still an absolutely garbage defensive team. Turnovers-wise, they still turn the ball over quite a bit. Caitlin Clark with 5, who gives a damn? 9 assists. 5 turnovers is fine, especially like, again, one of her turnovers was Dana Evans had 2 hands on her jersey and she kind of pushed Dana Evans off to get her hands off her jersey. Like, it's a ridiculous turnover either way. Still counts on the stat sheet. But Kelsey Mitchell does not like to pass the ball. But in Kelsey Mitchell's defense, she may not touch the ball for 4 offenses in a row, but when she does touch the ball, it doesn't let it affect her. Caitlin Clark, one thing I really didn't like in the first half and the start of the third quarter is she shot a few frustration threes. And this is not like the one she hit in the third, where she kind of dribbled down in rhythm behind the back, hit the shot. It's like when she hasn't touched the ball in a few possessions in a row and she just catches it and lets it fly. She does not hit frustration threes, which is annoying. Katie Lou hit some big shots in that game. Lexi Hull, her best game by a mile. You see this? You see Christy Wallace? Just sit her. Please just sit her. Lexi Hull plays defense. Is she the greatest shooter in the world? No. Is she the greatest offensive player in the world? No. But she will actually play defense, whereas Christy Wallace does not play that end of the floor. Lexi Hull will actually go and play defense, which is a very important thing. And hopefully, like, we're looking at a rotation of, like, Christy Wallace can come off the bench, sure. Erica Wheeler is the worst max contract player I've ever seen. But I will give credit. I want to give credit where credit's due to Christy Sides. She basically got the team. Everything she said in the media, she was like, she was talking about how they were going to run through Aaliyah Boston. Everything was through Boston. They ran everything through Caitlin Clark today. That is how you play Caitlin Clark. Even though she shot well today, other days she might have shot 4 of 11 and had 13 points, but it's still how you play with her. Because she got 9 assists. She got 9 assists, 2 or 3 hockey assists, and she would have had her first double-double had Kelsey Mitchell not fumbled the full court pass. But it is what it is. Like, that was the best all-around game she's played. Aaliyah Boston is getting in better shape every game. Aaliyah Boston got, I think, 4 points from running the floor, which is something we haven't seen. So she's in better shape every single game. So, like, we're looking at a team that's actually figuring it out. So if you want to look at the Fever's last couple of games, they are genuinely, there's an image, like, the Fever are just want to see what the Fever are in general. I think they've won 4 of their last 6, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, for the Indiana Fever, they have won 4 of their last 6. Am I looking at tickets? So since the first game we won, the Sky, they won 1-1, 2-1, 2-2. Yeah, they've won 4 of their last 6 games. And if we want to look at the standings, they're now in the 8th seed in the conference. Is there a standings? I'm on Fever. Either way, standings. So the Chicago Sky go to 4-9. The Indiana Fever go to 5-10. So the Indiana Fever, record-wise, go into that 8th slot. They're in the playoffs right now and in form, which is crazy. Which is absolutely crazy. A team that genuinely have looked incompetent at times are in the playoffs. And I gotta give credit where credit's due to Christy Sides. I've got to give credit where it's due because she said all the things. She said all the right things before the game in order to make sure that there wasn't too much pressure being put on the Fever, that everyone was expecting. There wasn't too much pressure being put on Caitlin Clark herself. Everyone was expecting Caitlin go stand in the corner for another game. And she actually game planned and said, you know what, Aaliyah Boston's not going to do anything like Cardoso. Let's get her in pick and rolls. I got to give credit where credit's due to Christy Sides. I still think she's completely unqualified for this job. I would still question her competence to coach at this level, but fair play to her. She coached a good game. Other than taking Caitlin Clark off when she was hot in the third quarter, which made no sense, at least she put her on 90 seconds later. So, for this game, one of the biggest takeaways as well is that it's very clear that the Indiana Fever played the game, Chicago Sky played the occasion. The Chicago Sky, Angel Reese showed up in her Joker shoes. Angel Reese had the worst half. Her second half was the worst half she has had in her career, in her professional career so far. All of these players got so hyped up at the start of the game that when it came to going, when the going got tough, closing out games, the team that played the game did what they always did, and the team that played the occasion took a lot of dumb, crazy shots and a lot of shots that didn't go in. So, in general, I thought it was a really good game. A really, really good game. 2 pretty bad teams, but it was a fun game to watch. And I was very impressed with everybody on that Fever team, from Aaliyah Boston to Katie Lou when she was playing, to Kelsey Mitchell to Lexi Hull, and especially Caitlin Clark. For the Chicago Sky, I thought Marina Mabry really stepped up after missing a shot in the last game. Dana Evans hit some big shots down the stretch, but I will say that it was a bit of a struggle for Angel Reese. A bit of a struggle in her game in general. And hopefully she learns from it. She's probably going to win Rookie of the Year. I'm still very, very confident that Reese is going to win Rookie of the Year. But Caitlin Clark showed that in the right situation, when Caitlin Clark is allowed to play her game, that there's no ifs, ands, or buts about, regardless of who wins Rookie of the Year, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about who is the best player. It is Caitlin Clark. Because Caitlin Clark has had 4 or 5 games where she has just been outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. And this has been one of them. Caitlin Clark's Rookie of the Year. I still don't think she's going to win it, to be fair. Do I still think Liz Smith? Newsflash, I titled the video that way. I don't think she's trying to sabotage the Fever. I think she wants to go to the Valkyries. I think Liz Smith wants to go to the Valkyries 100%. I think she's trolling on Twitter as much as anything. But 45.9 thousand people watched that video. So I gotta title it how I title it. I'm gonna be completely honest. You gotta title videos how you title videos. What people are gonna click on. That will get a lot more clicks than Caitlin or this is weird from Nalissa Smith. Reese left Smith wide open for the dagger. Yeah. Either way, so thanks to everyone for this stream. Thanks so much to everyone for this stream. Like, we've had 7,000 people in here. We have nearly 1,000 concurrents after the game, which is crazy. Average view duration of 8 minutes, which is nuts. And we've also got like $90 in revenue, in like donations, which is unbelievable. So thank you guys so much for all this. And look, I don't know when this game happens again, but we're going to be watching a lot more games, whether that's Olympics, whether that's WNBA, when our next time Fever playing. And we're going to be streaming a lot more because this is a lot of fun losing my damn mind watching games of basketball. And that's the video. Well, the stream.